Hey guys, it's me Sam here today with another video. Today we are going to be talking about new makeup releases. Now I know I was MIA last week, so we're going to go over the last 2 weeks of releases and talk about what we think, what we want to buy, what we don't want to buy. If you're into that, continue watching. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sam. I'm a makeup enthusiast and makeup is my therapy. If you feel the same way, be sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get started. I'm going to scoochie over. Okay, so the first thing that I've picked select things that I want to talk about, just so you're aware, because I don't want to talk about every single thing that gets released. Sometimes there's skincare and other things. So we're going to get started. The first thing that I saved here was the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess for 2022. Every year they have a limited edition Bronze Goddess collection, and I have never really been that interested in them in the past, but this bronzer, the darker one, actually has my attention. So it looks like the palette, if you're interested in that, is $60, which kind of reminds me of like Tarte when they used to do those things, palettes like that. And then the bronzer is $45. They also have a liquid highlighter and a perfume. So I think that's the perfume. Yeah. And the perfume is $80. I'm not interested in the liquid highlight. I'm not interested in the palette. The only thing that really intrigues me here is that bronzer. I really would like to try it. I'm curious though, like what people have thought about the past ones. I might like go on YouTube and start searching a little bit to see like what people have said in the past, if they're good or not. But it just looks so tempting for the summer. The next thing on here is Huda Beauty released new Ultra Comfort Transfer Proof lipsticks in 8 OG shades and 8 new shades. I'm not much of a pink lipstick wearer, so like this isn't really for me, but I am curious about the formula because I recently tried one of her matte standard lipsticks. It came with like a perfume that I got as like a set, and I really liked that. So I'm kind of curious. I don't think I'm going to get anything right now, but I am intrigued about the formula. So who knows what the future holds. L'Oreal came out with the Tinted Face Balm Foundation. It says, discover a skincare inspired formula with Age Perfect all new 4-in-1 tinted balm with benefits. Firms over time, smooth lines, conceals imperfections, even tones, and balm formula melts into the skin to instantly and smooths complexion while providing comfort wear throughout the day. It comes in 8 shades and it's $11.97. First off, 8 shades is not enough shades. And it looks a little weird the way the shades are organized here. Like the setup is strange to me. This isn't something I would be interested in anyway. Alright, so Charlotte Tilbury came out with a matte version of her cream shadows that everybody loves, the Eyes to Memorize. They're pretty much, I think that they're like supposed to be complementing to the ones that she already has. I'm not interested in this at all. I buy so many cream shadows and I don't even use them. So I feel like although this might be cool, it's not for me. I think if somebody who does a lot of like smoky eye looks probably will like that. But I don't even do that. So it's not for me. $34 for one cream shadow. I mean, you could use like the NYX jumbo sticks and smudge them out too. Like, I don't feel like this is necessary unless the formula is like out of this world, and in that case I still would like wait to see what other people think before I would buy it. Colored Rain came out with a new spring collection, and you know, I never really used to care about what Colored Rain would come out with. I was like, some of it looks nice, some of it doesn't. But since I tried their Botanical Garden collection, I'm like, they're on my radar. And I am kind of intrigued about that green one, but I'm trying to behave. So I think right now I'm going to hold off on getting them. But like maybe if there's a sale or something, I might pick it up and add it to my collection. But I don't feel like it's something I need to like run out and get right now, but it is really cute, and they're only $16 each. So I mean, that's a good price. Like, I could buy that, but like, I don't want to go and just buy one thing. I hate doing that and then paying shipping and all that. So yeah, it's cute, but I'm not gonna buy it for one palette. Kylie came out with a bunch of stuff. So this is the Kylie Skin. She came out with some lip balms for Valentine's Day. Boring. Just boring. I feel like I don't even know if anybody really cares in the makeup world what Kylie is doing anymore. But yeah, that's boring. This from Colourpop. Colourpop came out with a all buzz collection. So initially we thought it was just the Wannabe palette and the Soulfly palette, but now it's like a whole collection. There's Super Shock shadows, there's Super Shock highlighters, there's lip oils, and there's a third palette. So I ain't gonna lie, I bought a bunch of stuff in this collection, but I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. And that's one of the things that I get so annoyed with Colourpop, because I purchased this collection and then they came out with the Valentine's Day collection, but we'll get to that when we get there. But I did pick up this pink lip oil, and I picked up the Super Shock shadows in the mint packaging, and then I picked up all three of the highlighters and all three of the palettes. So I will be getting that shortly. If you're interested in seeing me try those on like my complexion, let me know in the description box below. I think I haven't watched any videos, but I did see like some people do reviews of this, but I feel like they're always of the lighter complexion. I haven't seen, I need to search, I think, to see anybody who's tried it on a complexion similar to mine. Essence came out with this cute little Catching Clouds collections. Now, I'm not gonna like run to the store and pick this up, but like if I'm in Walmart or someplace that has Essence makeup in Ulta, if I happen to go in the store and I see this, I will probably pick up that highlighter. It is cute with the little clouds on it. It comes with the pearls. They have like this like lip balm. Yeah, swirly lip balm. It looks super cute, but if it's milky, I probably wouldn't love it. But I like the way it looks. It looks cute. I would get this like even for my kid. Like, I think it's super cute and they're so affordable. Yeah, this is adorable. Adept finally opened up the pre-order sales to their new Plain Jane Remastered palette. So I did order this palette and I'm really excited to get it. It does have like a little bit of a smaller pans than the original Plain Jane, but the packaging is beautiful. Pink is my favorite color, so like I'm so pumped for that. I did see somebody who like already got the palette in PR like do swatches in comparison to the original palette, and a lot of them are the same, but they do look a little bit darker. I don't know if that's like because they, you know, like when you dig your finger a little deeper into a palette or whatever. So I'm excited to see when it finally comes in. But this I think retails for, I think it was like $58, and you can use a coupon code. I use Amy Loves code to get a couple dollars off. So yeah, I'm really excited to see that when it comes in. Another product I was really excited for that I picked up is the new Morphe Filter Effects Soft Radiant Concealer, because that foundation is literally like one of my top favorite foundations, and I hope to God that this concealer is just as good. I tried their like serum foundation and that little concealer that came with it this past year in 2021. Who was it? Like those little sisters from TikTok or something was doing that whole Morphe too. That concealer was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. The serum foundation was okay, but it was like a little orange. So I'm excited to see this formula. I'm excited. The release on it was a little, I have to say, like a little annoying, because they said like originally when they posted it, they're like, oh, it's gonna release soon. Then I went to Morphe's page, it said, oh, it's gonna release in 3 days. In 3 days it was not on their site, it was not on Ulta's site. So yeah, that was kind of annoying, but I did order it, so I should be getting that shortly, and I'll make a video if you're interested. Look out for that. So Beauty Blender came out with a new sponge that's online at Beauty Bay that changes color when you wet it. I don't know that like we needed that, but it is kind of nice to like, I don't know, if your sponge is still wet enough or if it's starting to dry out, especially where you kind of, I know for me personally, I don't like my sponge to be like drenched wet. I kind of like want it in between. So I don't know, it's kind of cute. I don't think I'm gonna pick it up. I'm not like a die-hard Beauty Blender person. Like, I don't feel like their sponge is the only sponge, but I think it's super cute. This release from Profusion is really cute. I don't think I'm gonna get anything from it, but I felt like I needed to talk about it. They're calling it the Desert Sage collection. The palette is a little annoying because of the petal, like the way the shadows are on the palette, but I don't know, I think the theme is cute. The sponge holder is adorable, but the last time I bought like a silicone sponge holder thing like that was from Wet n Wild, and I hated that thing, so I threw it out. So I mean, the holder may or may not be that great, but it looks super cute. They came out with these brushes with a little bag. The brushes actually look pretty nice. And then some lashes. Overall, I think the collection is really adorable. So if you're like a huge Profusion person, you love everything from them, you probably will like this. Fenty came out with their Lunar New Year, like whatever product. And they decided to do a Matchstick contour skin stick in red packaging. I think the packaging is super cute, but I felt like this was kind of lazy. Like, I don't know, I felt like a lot of other brands, well, I don't know, Charlotte Tilbury kind of like got packaging for her pressed airbrush powder. It's the same airbrush powder but in the new packaging, but she also had like lipsticks that only came limited edition. Like, I feel like it was a little lazy to just repackage one product. Yeah, that's just my take on it. I feel like she could have done a little bit more. She's Rihanna. Like, Fenty Beauty, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes But some big news for Fenty. They're now being sold at Ulta. I don't know when exactly this is going to get started, but I'm really excited that that's going to happen. I feel like I do prefer to shop at Ulta because of the point system. But, you know, Sephora has some brands that you really just have to go to them to get them. And this is going to be quite convenient that you could just get Fenty at Ulta. I'm not a huge Fenty fan, but I just feel like the more products that come to Ulta, the better for everybody. You know what I'm saying? One of my most exciting things that I'm looking forward to is Unearthly Cosmetics. They gave us 2 sneak peeks, or 1 sneak peek with 2 shades of their Valentine's palette, which I don't know if it's gonna come out in time for Valentine's. I feel like I watched her do a live and said that she didn't think it was gonna come in time, but I'm still really excited about it anyway. I don't typically wear pink eyeshadow just on Valentine's, or you know, red or anything like that. So I'm excited for this to come out because I recently just tried the Fall Magic palette and I really love that. So I'm pumped. Nomad Cosmetics came out with their Nomad Lodge palette. It looks really cute and people rave about Nomad all of the time. But if I'm being completely honest, the swatches don't really entice me. And I also kind of just feel like because people like it, I don't want it. Like, sometimes the hype doesn't make full sense to me. Like, it looks very nice, but I don't know. I don't know if it's like I don't know. Every time I'm like, oh, that palette looks really pretty, and then like so many people are talking about it, I'm like, yeah, I'm over it. I don't even want to try it anymore. I don't know if any of you guys feel that way, but it's $39, which is not bad. 7 mattes, 6 shimmers, and 2 dual chromes. I feel like that's a very fair price. It's already released by now. Yeah, it's cute. I don't know. I'm probably not going to pick it up. Alright, Maybelline came out with a new line. It's called the Green Edition. It's going to be at Walmart, and it's a super drop tinted oil makeup with adjustable coverage. It kind of reminds me of like the Kosas skin tinted oil that everybody was in love with, and then everybody fell out of love with it at the same time, I feel like. It's not a product for me because I have oily skin. I just feel like I would look super greasy in that. The lip balms look kind of cute, but like I have so many of those because like in 2020, was it, like every brand came out with one. They also came out with a mascara, which I love Maybelline mascaras, but I don't need another one. So I'm not going to pick up anything of this, but like if you have dry skin, maybe mature skin, you might like something like this. But it ain't for me, that's for sure. It says it's available now, but I didn't see it at my local Walmart recently when I was there, so we'll see. Here we go, Colourpop. They came out with their Valentine's Day collection. They came out with those heart blushes that everybody loves and raves about, and to be honest, I was kind of interested on it, but it sold out super quick, and I didn't know. I honestly, my heart wasn't 100% in it because I just purchased that All Buzz collection. That's like, I hate that I haven't even received that yet in the mail, and they already came out with a new line, so it's like it is kind of annoying to me, and so for that reason too, I kind of don't care. I kind of don't care. So I just gonna, yeah, and really like just that highlighter really intrigues me, but I know like the Rudolph one, I used that today, and I felt like the glitters were kind of big like this one, and I didn't love that. So it looks pretty, but I don't know that I'll actually like it. I used to have one of these Soul Body oils, and I never used it. I ended up giving it to a friend. So yeah, this is a cute collection. If you got your hands on it, good for you, but I don't think I'm gonna pick it up. And typically I'm not a fan of their pressed powder blushes anyway. I've said that before. I feel like on my complexion they take a little bit of building, and then once they're on, they don't last throughout the day. They tend to fade, which, you know, is not something I want to waste money on. This is the new Urban Decay Wild Greens palette, and this looks beautiful. I've actually never purchased an Urban Decay palette, and they haven't really enticed me before. This is probably the closest they have gotten to gain my interest, but I still don't think I'm gonna pick it up just because I have other green palettes that I think I'll just enjoy using more. This looks pretty decent, but yeah, I don't need it in my collection, but it is cute. It's like I did consider getting it. It was probably the first time ever that I really considered getting an Urban Decay palette, so good for them. If you're interested in this, already released, I believe it's at Ulta, and I think I've already seen some people do some reviews, so I definitely check those out and see if it's any good, because I mean, like, their reputation is kind of having like good and then not good palettes, so you kind of want to be a little bit more cautious about what you're picking up. Jaclyn Cosmetics came out with more shades of her Pout Spoken line. They're all like pinks and berries. There's a couple like orangey red shades in there. I tend not to wear those shades. I do have those kinds of shades in my collection, and I just don't want to buy repeats of things that I'm not really going to wear. Although, I mean, people have said that these liquid lipsticks were good when she came out with the nude version. So if you're into it, pick them up. They're $20. It doesn't say where you can pick them up, but I would imagine on Jaclyn Cosmetics. Oh, it says February 3rd, so it hasn't come out yet. So keep your eye out. It's probably going to be on her website. She does tend to sell at Ulta, and then also like the Morphe website usually carries Jaclyn Hill products. So if you're interested in that, I would check those 3 sites out. This one from Kylie actually almost got me. Like, I was like, ooh, that palette, like, I don't know what it is. It's really that brown shade. What is it called? Chocolate Strawberries. Looks so pretty. The gold shade, He's Mine. And then that pink All For You. Those got me. The little wrappers with the, like, I don't know if those are, what are those, lipsticks? Yeah, the lip kits, the blush sticks. The blush sticks, they're cute. I'm not gonna pick any of that up. The highlighter looked really, really cute, but I talked myself out of picking that up because it reminds me a lot of my Nabla highlighter in Privilege. I'm not gonna pick anything up, but I am very tempted, very, very tempted. It looks cute. I like the way the highlighter looks, and I like the way that palette looks. M Cosmetics. I know a lot of people don't talk about M Cosmetics, but I actually really love their blushes, their Heavenly Hue blushes. I have 2 of them. I haven't tried, and I like their cream brow as well. But they're coming out with Divine Skies eyeshadow palette and 2 of those eyeshadow palettes, 2 of the lip cushion luminizers, and then they're coming out with 2 more of the Radiant Veil highlighters. So, I mean, I'm not into that neutral stuff, but the highlight looks pretty nice. Like, they are on my radar. If you like a more natural looking makeup with a more elegant, elevated style, I do really like M Cosmetics. All right, Beauty Bay just released their new Love Notes palette. This is going to be their Valentine's palette. They do one, well, like, I think this will be their second Valentine's palette. And I got the one from last year. I absolutely love it. This one looks like it's a little bit more neutral. It has lavenders in it, which I love. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this up. That's a no-brainer. It retails for $18, and yeah, I love Beauty Bay's formula. I know not everybody loves it, but I personally love Beauty Bay's formula, and this palette looks stunning. So it looks like that is it for the last 2 weeks, the products that I have kind of intrigued on. If there's any products that you were excited about that you didn't see that I pulled up, let me know in the comments. I'm kind of curious, what are you guys thinking about? What did you guys pick up? If you have already picked up some stuff, let me know. Thank you so much for hanging out. Love you guys. Bye.